As I was riding down the road, my phone rang. When I looked, it was my doctor. He told me that I had tumors in my abdomen, therefore it was inoperable.
Brad Burnett came face to face with death when a doctor told him he had cancer, not a common one such as prostate, skin, or lung cancer. His was unusual and hard to treat, follicular lymphoma. Brad was able to participate in a clinical trial at Gibbs Cancer Center and Research Institute for new chemotherapy drugs, where after months of treatment, his cancer went into remission.
In my mind right now, there's no active cancer in my body.
Gibbs Cancer Center and Research Institute has been continually funded to bring clinical trials, such as the one Brad participated in, to the upstate region since 1983. With its long experience in leading-edge clinical trials, the Institute was awarded a grant from the National Cancer Institute. The goal of the NCI Community Oncology Research Program, or NCORP, is to bring cancer clinical trials, as well as cancer care delivery research, to patients right in their own communities.
Most patients travel solely to reach a clinical trial that might be offered at an academic base. But say you can reach out and bring MD Anderson trials here, or you can bring Memorial Sloan Kettering trials here, or the best trials of the National Cancer Institute into our community, then the patients don't have to leave the community. They can have their support structure, their family, their church, the spiritual support, and they don't have to expend the large amount of funds it requires to travel.
Gibbs Cancer Center and Research Institute has been chosen year after year for these grants because they meet the rigorous standards and meticulous record-keeping needed for all of the data and information that results from clinical trials. The researchers and physicians who work here are nationally awarded doctors, leaders in the field of cancer.
We've been fortunate that we've had physicians who have subscribed or bought into this philosophy that the best treatment for a cancer patient is to offer a clinical trial which offers the latest, the cutting edge of treatment, reaching into the frontier of medicine.
The $93 million NCORP grant covers a 5-state region, including both South and North Carolina, Virginia, Tennessee, and Georgia. It will enable 23 small rural communities in the Southeast to have access to advanced cancer trials.
Survival is clearly the name of the game. If you don't give treatment that prolongs survival, that gives the patients a better quality of life, then you've not achieved anything for them. Each generation of patients stand on the shoulders of patients who came before them, using the lessons learned from clinical trials and applying that to the best standard treatment at that given time to make certain that our progress continues.
It's through clinical trials that researchers develop new drugs to add to standard cancer treatments. With the ultimate goal of a cure in mind, researchers are now taking advantage of the latest genomic information and developing drugs that target a specific mutation in the cancer.
One of the national emphasis right now has been precision medicine, that you get down to a molecular or the DNA makeup of a tumor and specifically targeting that. It's the first time we've anywhere been close to this. This is the future of all cancer therapy, and if we can foresee a cure in the future, it's going to be because of clinical trials and the infusion of these drugs within the community setting.
Gibbs Cancer Center and Research Institute, leading the way to cutting-edge cancer research, offering advanced clinical trials to the many communities it serves, dedicated to providing world-class cancer care.